I'm History West, and welcome back to Family Quest. Well, as you can see from my intro there, I have finally got my audio problems fixed, but right now we're going back to some time before that was the case. And we're doing a little building, and then we'll do a little exploring today. It's going to be fun. For those of you who didn't see the first episode or didn't remember, Family Quest is a Minecraft game, a survival game set up on Minecraft 1.14. In fact, we set up this game on Minecraft Realms the day 1.14 was released. And in this game are myself, Barbarian John, who's my son, Dai Dreamer, who is Barbarian John's fiancée, and Jewel Droz, who's my daughter. The four of us are working together to build a Minecraft world, and in the distance there you can see, I believe that's Dai Dreamer working on the tree farm. We've divided up the tasks, and my task this morning is to build one of the warehouses. In the past, I've built many huge warehouses. This time we decided we would build a series of small warehouses, each one devoted to a certain topic, and this one is going to be for all these types of stone. And it's going to be designed to be a little rock shop. While I'm doing that, Dai Dreamer will be building the warehouse devoted to wood, and it'll be designed to look like a sawmill, and it'll be over on next to the tree farm that she's building. Now she is producing content about our world also, and you can find a link to her channel in the description. Alright, now you can see I'm using the new smooth stone that's available in Minecraft 1.14. You take regular stone, that is what we used to call smooth stone, the stone that is not cobblestone, the raw stone that you would get if you use a silk touch, or if you take cobblestone and heat it in a furnace, and you take that and you run it through the furnace again, and you have this new stone, smooth stone. Here we go, the rock shop, and that's what it looks like inside. It's lit with the lanterns, which are a new feature of 1.14, and you can see the rock saw there, which is also another new block available in 1.14, which will allow you to cut some stuff like stairs without losing any blocks the way you would if you made them on a regular crafting table. And here we have the blast furnace. Blast furnace is twice as fast, but it only works for smelting metals. Alright, and there you can see we're getting close to be completed on the rock shop now. We just need one more thing. We've used cobblestone for trim, and we've used the smooth stone for the basis of it, but we need something that will fancy it up a little bit. You can see I'm already starting to label the chests. Okay, so we've got some regular stone now. We toss it in there, and this is what the menu looks like. And I'm going to pick some of this chiseled stone, and I'm going to make a little pattern on the side there like this, and that will finish off our work. And you can also see that it's lit up by hidden torches all along both sides inside. We've set up in a small desert village, which has been a bonus and a hindrance. A bonus because there's so many things now that you can find in villages right away that you can use, like beds and pushing stands that were not available before. But it's a hindrance because you have pillagers, and they come a lot. We're a little over a week into the game, and we must have fought half a dozen raids, and each raid with multiple waves of attack. So beware. Now we have a few features added into the game, a few modifications that are just vanilla plus modifications. We have 1 person sleep added, which is really handy. Okay, now we're going to go down here to the bottom of the river, which is more difficult than it usually seems because I don't have any respiration enchantment on. And we want to get a little clay. And I was under the impression that everything floated to the top now, even rocks, but most of this clay is not floating. But that's okay, I'm just going to grab it real quick. We'll heat that clay and make some pots, flower pots. And there we already have our nether portal, you can see. And we're working very hard to get a lot of things done. We made up a huge list of just about everything you could do in a Minecraft game, and we're dividing up the chores. There we go. And when we get that all done, all those basics, we're going to really start remaking this world. A little bit about the seed too. This was a seed that we discovered that it's a regular Minecraft seed. That is, it's not large biomes or anything like that, but it's special in that, there we go, there's our rock shop. Anyway, the seed is special because it has every single biome type within 2,000 blocks of spawn. And here we are going through the jungle, and what do we come upon at the edge of the dark wood forest but a mansion. And again, this was about 2,000 blocks from our spawn location. You can see Dai Dreamer and Barbarian John and I are here, and we are not decked out in diamond armor. I have a chest plate, but I'm still carrying an iron sword. And Dai Dreamer here is decked out in iron, and I think John has yeah, he's got a diamond sword, as you can see, but he's got chainmail boots, iron pants, and he doesn't even have a shirt or a helmet. He's wearing a sheep's head and a hoodie. So I don't know why we think we're equipped to go through this mansion, but we're gonna give it a try. Now, John and I played in a game before where we took over a mansion and made it our home base, but that's not going to be the case this time. We are going to capture it eventually, place a portal here, another portal, make another portal path, or a path through the nether to here, and we will be able to use this for raw materials. There is a ton of dark oak available, both planks and logs, as you can see. There's andesite and stone. There are stone bricks in here. There are minecart tracks. There are chests. There's a lot of carpeting, and there's a lot of birch wood as well. So we'll be able to make use of all this stuff. Alright, we've cleared out one side of the downstairs, and you have to be careful on going up here. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a vindicator. Got him. Alright, these mansions are full of skeletons, zombies, and creepers, but your chief opponents are the Vindicators, the Axe Wielders, Johnny, there he is, and the Evokers, which have, I think, just 2 magic spells they can cast. The spikes coming up from the floor and calling the vexes. Okay. So we've got 2 Vindicators here. One on the left and one on the right. And I think I have 4 arrows on me. For my crossbow, my captured crossbow. We haven't got a reliable source of arrows yet. You notice we all have shields too, so that's a plus. Especially against the skeletons. Alright, and there's another arrow. I can take that. And a creeper. And 2 creepers. You just can't have too many creepers, can you? And I don't know how many hits you need with an iron sword, but it's a lot. Whoop, and there's another creeper. John threw down a bucket of water, hoping to mitigate the blast. Oh, and another creeper, great. Which it did, but it also washed up a lot of pieces of carpet. But we found the treasure chest room, which ironically has no treasure. Oh, we got another Vindicator. Alright, and as you can see, my main source of food at this point is raw steak, because I don't have anything to cook it up with. Okay, trying to go up the stairs is proving problematic, as there are lots of mobs waiting for us there. Which is interesting, because the second floor is usually less prone to have mobs because of all these windows, at least if you're making it through in the daytime, which I highly recommend. And here's another Vindicator. This marks number 4 or 5. Oh, we also have PvP turned off, so we don't have to worry about killing each other as we're swinging wildly along at these Vindicators. That still didn't stop John from murdering me by pushing me off scaffolding. So, there's that. That's called patricide, when you murder your father. Okay, and here we have an evoker, I believe. So we're all getting psyched up and filling our bellies. Make sure we're as strong as we need to be. And who's going to go first? I think you should go. No, you should go. Okay, she's giving me some arrows so I can shoot around the corner at this guy. He's throwing up his arms and casting a spell. Whoa, low, 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 low. There, and now he's the dead man, and he dropped a totem of undying. And John was very disappointed that he didn't get the totem of undying, so I'm going to give it to him. There you go. That's something else great about 1.14 is you can pick up totems of undying in raids, because if you fight off a large raid, it will have evokers in it, and they'll drop totems of undying. And here are some books. You might have noticed before we had an enchanting table set up across from the rock shop in our unnamed town. I'm taking to call it Smallville, but nobody else is agreeing with me. And now we've got bookcases, so we can reassemble those bookcases and put them all around. Oh, another evoker, and he's released the Vexes. But he's dead and dropped a totem of undying. These Vexes can be a pain. They'll pop out of the woodwork and attack you. They're hard to hit. Oh, see? Oh, John got one. and they take more than a couple of hits to kill. He must be low on health. He's leaving his fiancée behind. Okay, whack. Oh, palpable hit. And now the evoker is dead. There's a limited time that they're going to remain attacking, but it's longer than you would think. It's a good minute or two. Okay, anyway, we had to tear up those bookcases because none of us has a silk touch anything at this point, but we can assemble them together with some wood, take the books and reassemble bookcases with wood, and get our enchanting station up and going. That's a big plus. Come on, die, Vex. Oh, behind you. There it goes. And they have little tiny swords. Oh, we got him. Yeah, all right. Any more? I am much lower in health than I thought. I have a bad habit of not looking at my health bar, and I need to eat some more raw steak here. Or is this raw pork chop? It is raw pork, which you should not eat because you'll get trichinosis. Another evoker. I'm sorry, a vindicator. And there's a skeleton and another vindicator. There we go, with three of us. Didn't take long to vanquish him. And now we're at the landing going to the third floor. What are they looking at? Ah. Low, 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 and here's the Vexes. So you kind of have to, oh, and a Vindicator too. You kind of have to ignore the Vexes at least as much as you can for a moment till you kill the Evoker, or else he'll cast even more spells. The Evoker's dead, the Vindicator is dead, but these Vexes keep coming. Now we got a zombie added to the mix. Look at that Vindicator head, or Evoker head. Illager head in any case. Kill these last Vexes. And last Creeper. Good grief. Alright. Looks pretty good. No, no, there's still Vindicators alive. Get him, get him. And okay. That's one more Vindicator. And he's dead, I think. Oh, and another one right behind me. This is twin. They're twins. Fraternal or identical, I don't know. And with that, ta-da, we have liberated the mansion. The Woodland Mansion. Well, there we go. I don't know about you, but I think we must be the weakest noobs to ever take on a Woodland Mansion and live to tell the tale without dying even once. Well, I hope you enjoyed our adventure today. If you did, press a like. Think about subscribing to the channel. It would really help. Check for the link to Dai Dreamer's videos in the description below. And as always, keep on Minecrafting.